Hebrews Toy Reviews is not intended for children or anyone under the age of 17.
Hello everybody, Hebrew77 here for Hebrews Toy Reviews, and this one's going to be a little bit different, but let's buckle down and take a look, because today we will be talking about Breaking Bad action figures. Should I put on like a hazmat suit for this?
Hebrew77 here, and welcome to a brand new YouTube channel. This is Hebrews Toy Reviews. But this is the 1983 Jump Jetpack. I just broke his crotch. What do you think about her? I was playing tennis with supermodels.
These are games. And this is the owner, Daniel.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Hebrews Toy Reviews. As you can see, we're using my back wall here, which we very rarely do unless it's a certain kind of review. Excuse me. Anyway, I have been watching a lot of Breaking Bad here lately. I just started watching the show not too long ago, like about a month ago or so. And I gotta tell you, I have really been getting into this show. So for Hebrews Toy Reviews, this one really isn't for children, because we're going to be talking about the Breaking Bad series, the action figures that were released for this. Now, I do not have the entire collection. What I have is the entire collection of the reaction action figures. So that's what we'll be talking about today. And somebody, when I bought these off of eBay, they said something about Funko. But this is definitely not giving off a Funko Pop feeling. The way the big heads and the little tiny bodies, I hate those things. But anyway, let's get on with this review, and let's take a look at the reaction Breaking Bad action figure. Now for this review, this is going to be a little different. And what I mean by that is, number one, I don't have my green background, and number two, I'm going to review these figures all at once. I was going to do several small reviews and just have like maybe a Breaking Bad month or some shit like that, but excuse my language, but you know, hey, this isn't for kids. But I kind of want to do a stop motion film with these guys, honestly, and I want to do it like right away. So instead of going through all of that, I'm going to go ahead and make this one big review. And because it's been a while since I've done something like this, I think the last time I did it was with the Ghostbusters. The real Ghostbusters, as I reviewed them all at once. And that's what we're going to do here today with this. And before you ask, yes, I am taking them out of the package. First of all the packages, as you can see, are pretty much bent, and this one has already been opened. So since I am showing this one, let's start with this one. This, of course, is Jesse. He plays, it's Jesse Pinkman. Oh, God. And that's the other thing. They are so bent and warped, they don't really stand up on their own. I had stuff behind them. But anyway, this is Jesse Pinkman, who is the, who basically is a student of Walter White. And here is Walter White, of course, right next to Jesse Pinkman, who, if you've ever seen the show, you know the deal. He has cancer, and he gets into the meth cooking business in order to save his family financial problems from his cancer treatments. And that's basically the gist of the show. And so his student from high school, Jesse Pinkman, goes into the meth cooking business with him. And at first, there's some hilarity that ensues. And then things start getting real when the Mexican cartel finds out exactly what they're doing. And they try to interrupt the whole process. And it's all because Jesse ran his big mouth. But anyway, this is Jesse Pinkman. And he comes with a little bag here. I'm going to assume this duffel bag is full of money. Because that's, part of the show. And now, since he is already out of the package, I will show you the package of Jesse Pinkman. And it's just a normal 3 3/4 inch fully posable action figure, just like the G.I. Joes. You see I have my G.I. Joe stuff back there. And on the back, it basically shows all the other characters. And the only one I'm missing from this collection, I had forgot before I said, oh, I have a complete collection. No, I don't. I need this Walter White in his hazmat suit and mask. When I do my stop motion thing, of course, I could just use Jesse Pinkman because I have another Jason. Why do I keep wanting to say Jason? Jesse Pinkman, and this one is in his hazmat suit, and he does come with a mask, which is quite cool. Now, in the show, they stole all this stuff from the school property, and I just love how they say cook. They give this guy, they give him the title of cook. I think it's so funny how he actually has a title. Now, Walter White doesn't have a title, but he is, of course, the leader of the group. And instead of Walter White, this one says Heisenberg on it, because in the show, Walter White actually had an alter ego called Heisenberg, and that's what all the drug people knew him as, was Heisenberg. They did not know him as Walter White, except for his closest associates, of course. And this is just such a cool ass look. He's got the boa hat on with the sunglasses and leather jacket, but he's still kind of got the casual clothes going on here, and I think that's kind of something to take note of. It's not like he's got torn jeans with a badass biker jacket. He's got, like, tan pants and, just like clothes like a teacher would wear. Like, you could just see a teacher wearing these clothes. He's not very cleverly disguised, and actually this is not even a leather jacket, it's like a suede jacket. So, as you can see here in the picture. Now, this one comes with a gun, but I'm really disappointed he didn't come with any blue meth. That is their trademark kind of meth that they make. It's called Blue Sky Meth in the show. Now, you can see a sample of it here on the card back. And every one of these card backs are going to be the same. They're going to have all the same characters on the back of them. There's no variance, so we'll put that one over here since we are done viewing it. And now, finally, we see Walter White. Just Walter White. There's no Heisenberg or anything like that. It's just Walter White and his tidy whities. And if you've seen the scene that I saw, then you know what I'm talking about. And speaking of Saul, there are some Better Call Saul figures, but I'll get to that in a moment. Now, he's got his green shirt here with his tidy whities and, of course, his little dress shoe things or whatever they're called. Penny loafers, I guess. I don't know what you call them. But when you look at him, just look at him. He looks like Ned Flanders, but without pants. Just look at the way they made him look. It's so ridiculous. But anyway, that is Walter White. And yes, I will take these guys out of the package, but we don't need to see them outside the package. They look pretty much the same. And finally, here you have Gus Fring. Gus Fring is a major character in both You Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad. And by the way, if you have not seen these shows, I highly recommend them. They are awesome, awesome shows. And we got, of course, Gus Fring here. I've had him for a long time. In fact, I've had him in some of my other videos on my other channel. Well, that pretty much does it for this review. Even though we reviewed a bunch of characters, it was a very short review because there really isn't much to say about them. I mean, what can you say about these characters that hasn't been said already? They're awesome. They're amazing. My only wish is that they had made more of them. But other than that, I love these characters. I love these guys. They are iconic as hell now. More so than ever. But yeah, these guys are getting open. The card backs are getting burned. So, good thing I'm recording this. And that pretty much ends the review. Get the action figures. Enjoy the show. That's all I could say. Well, folks, that is it. That is my review of the Breaking Bad figures in the series. Just an amazing series. It's very rewatchable because there's so much going on, and especially if you're binge watching it as a series, you'll see what I mean. Just get on Netflix. They've had them on there for freaking ever, and it's just amazing. Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, The Walking Dead, great AMC series. It took me a really long time to pick up on them and watch them, but trust me, it is worth it. And the action figures, well, as you can see, they look pretty cool too. Until next time, woo, he just popped right out of the package. Seriously, I threw that right on the ground. It hit my heater, and Walter White, look at this. Come here. Let me show you guys. Oh my gosh, that was funny. You saw how I tossed him, right? I just casually tossed him behind him. Look at that. The package open. I wonder if that works for the rest of them. Hold on. Here's the second Walter White. Okay. Let's see. It did! Look, dude. I'm serious. This is an interesting way of opening packages. Hold on. One last one. This is the last one. Last one. Okay. For this one, I'm going to do something special. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here I hold in my hand Breaking Bad Jesse Pinkman, and I am going to throw this against this wall and see if it comes open. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Success! Check it out. Oh man, I tell you what, for you collectors out there, you are going to be pissed off at this video, but I don't care. I collect the figures to have them out, to display them, to show how awesome they are. And by the way, just look at that mask on him. Isn't it awesome? But anyway, I was about to wrap things up, I do believe. So until next time, this has been Hebro77. Am I in the camera? This has been Hebro77 saying, no, it isn't just half the battle, it's the whole damn war. I'll see you then. Oh, and don't try that at home, folks. That could turn out really bad, especially, if a piece of plastic comes to hit you in the eyes. Anyway, we'll see you next time.